Hi teachers, it's Kat from catteacher.com and I'm super happy to show you my Manycam flashcards this week. And guess what? They're super cute and they are some feelings. So whether you want to just kind of use them as props next to your video screen here, or if you want to create kind of a separate preset where you can end up kind of playing a little game, or you can either have, I think I was able to fit 6 in here. Or you can add your video screen right here. You can play what's missing, or you can play a little game. What I like to play is we have I am sleepy and sad. So that's my favorite game to play with the kids because they have to combine these two with the word and. So it's like... So the kids do the weirdest things when you make them do stuff like this, like angry and hungry. I had one kid running around his room like wanting pizza. It was really, really funny. I think his mom ended up coming in the room, so she thought it was funny too. Basically, if you've never set up Manycam before, I'm going to continue this tutorial and basically show you how to download them from my website, get them up on Manycam, and get you set up with a preset like the one, well, technically it's down there, and get you set up with a preset that so you can use this in your classes this week using Manycam. All right, so I'm going to clear all of this off and I'm going to show you how to use everything basically from my website. So I will see you in a second. Okay, so I've cleared everything off. We're going to start completely from scratch. I'm even going to just go ahead and get rid of this video source so that you can start fresh if you've just downloaded Manycam for the first time. Okay, so if you go to my website, you can check out my Manycam effects and rewards for the Feelings flashcards. Now, if you don't know where to find this, or this link is really strange, you can always go through my Manycam tips and tricks and go find it in the flashcard section. So let's go ahead and have a quick look. I built kind of this thing because I'm going through my A1 level classes and all my beginners love these little flashcards. They're bright, they're colorful, they're really easy to use as props, and I've just really loved making these for my students, and I hope you guys love it too. If you haven't downloaded Manycam for the first time, I really appreciate when you guys use my affiliate links to download the free version. Lots of my effects are free on the site, and you're welcome to use my effects with your students. And if you love my effects, please sign up for my newsletter. I make new effects every Monday, and I'm doing this video right now for Manycam Monday. So all my subscribers get all my effects each week in their inbox, and that way they can use lots of cool new tips and tricks every week. So let's go ahead and check out our English feelings. And these are going to be the Manycam flashcards that I showed you guys. Now, you're going to get all 8 of these flashcards, plus you get this little question mark. Sorry, this one didn't turn out as high quality, but it's okay because Manycam will be quite small and you won't be able to notice a difference in the quality. Basically, what we need to do is we need to come down to the bottom and do this easy download. Now, I've got everything ready for you right here. It's going to open up, you can see, in a separate tab here up at the top, and you'll notice that it's going to be right here. This is your download file. And if you guys want to, you can always like my Cat Teacher Facebook page just because it makes me feel happy when you guys like stuff. So let's go ahead and open up the NCB files. And all you really need to do is click it open, select all of these items, right click and hit open. And honestly, that's the easiest way to do it. So now give it a couple of seconds, let it load on Manycam. You're in your presets and you're like, where am I? So I'm gonna move this over just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. You're gonna come down to your effects. And when you come down to the effects, you're gonna have a quick look around and we're gonna look into the unordered area. Sometimes it'll give you a little orange button. I've noticed lately that when I download my effects, sometimes they kind of end up in weird places. Sometimes they're in unordered, sometimes they're in fun. That's a good place for some stuff to go. See, this randomly shows up here. Who knows why? Most of the time for me, they end up in unordered. So let's go ahead and get set up over here. So normally this is my front page. And what I'll do is I'll go to my video. I keep it on 600 because I like that resolution for videos. But normally when I teach, it's at 480p. And if your computer still really can't handle that, pull this down to 25 frames per second. You will have such a small screen when teaching online, it's not going to be a big deal. So hit this plus in the middle, and I have a webcam, which I highly suggest an external webcam, and I'll show you why. My USB one, okay, not only is it covered, but look at the weird quality, and I feel grainy and gross. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my external camera back up there. I have a Logitech, and I just love it. It's so much nicer on screen, and it looks so much better. So let's go ahead and add a preset. We're gonna transition over to this one, or we can simply click on it, and we can add your webcam. You can add a blank image, which is what I normally do when I have flashcards. So I have this white screen over here, and I can also right click, and I can have a look, and I can add a new layer. Now what this will do over here is basically give you exactly what you have over here. You can have a tiny little video of yourself. I know a lot of you have students who are very like, where's the teacher? Where did teacher go? And it's a little confusing for the little kids. Like, you were on the screen and now there's flashcards. That doesn't make any sense to them. So you can stay here in the corner. With the free version, you cannot move this around, but it should fit pretty much where you want it to anyway. So we're gonna go into our effects, and now that we have all these unordered ones, let's take a quick second and basically make a new folder. So you can go back to your main effects folder, hit this little folder button, and we're just gonna go ahead and add in a new flashcards. No, I want to call them feelings flashcards. Sorry, that was a little abrupt. Okay, so we're going to create these items here, and we're going to have a look. Feelings flashcards, if you want to organize them, you can drag this around, maybe alphabetize them. That makes life a little bit easier. And we're going to open this up, and there's nothing in it. So we need to add some new items. And I'm going to go down and find my unordered. Sometimes it's, yeah, there it is. And I'm going to click on all of these items, and we are going to move them into the feelings flashcards. So now they're really easy to find when you're working on feelings. Easy. They're all here. They're all in alphabetical order because I named them that way. And now you can start adding a couple of these guys in here. Now, I think you should be able to fit 4 pretty nicely. If you're using the free version, you can't move this camera, but that should be plenty, especially for your young ones. 4 to 6 feelings at the same time, it can be a bit much. So you can use this one, and you can hide one. You can say, what's missing? The one that I like to do, and this is how I like to present it, I basically have 2. So I'm happy and angry. I'm going to take away the cool. I'm going to have happy, and I'm going to have angry here. And maybe you're just working on the word and, you want to kind of convey that happy and angry is like happy and angry, and it's showing that 2 things are happening at the same time with the word and. I like to use Comic Sans. You can just flip on and off this text, and you can see it's actually a little box, so you can kind of move it bigger, move it up. I kind of like to make it, depending upon what I'm doing, I like to make it about the same size. I like using Comic Sans because of the A here. This is one of the only fonts that makes this A this circle instead of the kind of rounded A that you kind of usually see, like this one. So, and it's really easy to see for the kids, and it's kind of cute and easy. I like to bring this up to usually like 36, even 48, and then that way the kids can see it really well. So happy and angry. And that's kind of fun. You can use that as a reward because the kids just go nuts for it. I love doing this one, happy and angry. Maybe, because I added this silly one, this like cool and angry. It's like, I'm cool and angry, wearing your shades and stuff like that. So cool, and you could even ask them what they think. Cool and in love, cool and happy, and stuff like that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful time playing with your kids this week. I have had a blast seeing what my kids come up with, and they've been asking for all these different awards all week. And so hope you have lots and lots of fun, and I will see you next week for Manycam Monday. Bye, guys.